So the first part of this course will involve introducing yourself as an ESL teacher. Now, first of all, before your student has booked a lesson, for instance, with you, especially if you're online, different websites will actually require a video for you to introduce yourself, talk more about where you're from, what the lessons will be like, so the students can feel more confident if they want to book with you or not. Because it will be like the first interaction sort of that the student will have with you, and that they'll decide, okay, do I want to try with this teacher or not? My experience with italki is that as a freelancer, you really want to put yourself out there in the best way. You want to make this video a great first impression. Now, you don't have to be a professional videographer. I was not when I just started, and I am still working towards that. But at least have a good outline. Talk about things that you think the students will be interested in, maybe where you're from or what the lessons will be like, what makes you different from other teachers, as well as why you're suitable as a teacher. Do you have a background in teaching or any other experience that would be helpful for them? Do you have international experience? When I just started, I did some volunteer work with students, so I talked about that. So if you're just starting and you're not necessarily a professional teacher, and the reason why I'm saying that is because some websites and a lot of programs, they actually offer ways for native English speakers to interact with ESL learners, or English as a foreign language learners, because they know that since you are natural in speaking English, then you'll be most likely helpful for the student just to get used to the different accents or the natural way of speaking English. Most of the students that come to you may already know the rules of grammar. They may know vocabulary, but they just need to practice it in order to become more fluent, to not necessarily feel nervous if they're in a different environment, if they're doing a job interview. So all that to say is that you want to put your best foot forward when you are introducing yourself to the student in the video. Now, for the first class, so congratulations, you've booked your first class with a student. You want to also make the best impression possible, right? So you want to just come across as very friendly, understanding. Some students will be shy. In fact, a lot of them will be nervous and very conscious of the fact that you are a native, they're not, they're learning, and they may be making some mistakes. So you need to now cater to an environment where the student feels relaxed, comfortable, because you're there to help them and not to judge them. Of course, you're going to evaluate them as a teacher and help them with different skills, but they need to feel comfortable with you. So you want to present yourself in that way. And I'm going to be talking more about how you can do that further down in this course.